All right, first game for the Aegar deck. If you want to see the list, it's underneath the video or at the end. We'll do a wrap up against Toski. Let's see. Do we want to get the Ascendant Spirit out right away? Sure. Not a lot of ways to remove Toski, so we'll just have to figure out ways to deal with him. We can draw lots of extra cards off of it, at least. Let's just start up strong. Boost our Ascendant Spirit up for the first couple turns. Interesting. Suppose we can take a couple thin hits. Ascendant Spirit can end the game by itself if you get lucky enough to do it. Maybe they'll be able to fight. There we go. Still 6 damage. We've still got all our cards. Ooh. Death Touch Toski. Interesting. Not sure what that's about. Maybe we can sack an Aegar here. Almost definitely just sacking an Aegar. He'll probably fight this too. Not sure why you're doing Death Touch Toski. But maybe it'll work. Here we go. Don't have any other way to deal with the Finn right now, so let's just throw him under the bus, unfortunately. Pretty soon we'll be able to at least have an answer to that and gain a lot of extra cards. Unfortunately, here we still have to shock without gaining an extra card because of their silly advantages. Yeah, nothing to do about that. That's just a win right there. Can keep it tapped down for a second at least. Gotta get Aegar back out if we're going to have any chance at all. Need to rethink this and give away to combat indestructibility. Guess we just have to give them the extra cards and take 5 damage next turn. No, is it they get an extra 1 every turn too? No, just double. So 5 damage next turn, and they get a card. Let's keep this for so they're only getting 1 card a turn at least. Probably play Toralf as Toralf, I'm guessing. Ouch. It's supposed to be us drawing the extra cards. Hello? Not appreciating this at all. So we could glimpse twice. Now that's pretty good. We can play it before the end of the game. This does need to turn into a land then. Need one more. Just toss the Frost Augur in front of the... Okay, at least Gravenlord gives us a land. Suppose Storm's Wrath is a little bit stronger for the next couple things that happen though, right? That leaves the Infuriate open in case we need it. And he makes it trample. And what? Uses another fight mechanic with it. No, okay. Come on, Cyclone Summoner. Yeah. It's just a reset. It doesn't win us the game, but it does get rid of the... No, it doesn't get rid of the Hydra's growth. Okay. This non-combat damage, yes. Could Storm's Wrath and draw 2 cards. Or wait a bit and draw more. If he puts out another huge group of creatures, then Toralf just wins with the Storm's Wrath, so kind of into that idea. I think attacking with the Cyclone Summoner is okay here. Maybe attacking with both. Squash, not bad. He plays just a creature or two here, the Squash and the Storm's Wrath. We'll just do it pretty easily. Squash already does 5 damage to face, and Storm's Wrath does quite a bit too. Might have been a better play to just Storm's Wrath, the wide board with Toralf down, that would have been an instant kill. But it worked out. This is okay. I don't like Castle Ventress in this deck. I always wish that it was just another snow-covered island, but I can work with it. Certain Flinger is questionable, but it can be pretty good. Let's see. Probably not gonna... Can't put the Scute Swarm down yet, so we need to hold off a couple of different things for that. Raven form probably goes to Yorvo. Okay. We're ramping up, drawing cards. Looking pretty good so far. This is the exact hand that you want to see with their deck. Let's go. This turns into a 5, maybe just a... Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely a squash. Draw that extra card. Demon Bolt. Foretell for 2 blue. Are you going to do it right? No. We'll just hold back for a little bit. That Cobra is getting annoying, but I don't think killing it right now is a good plan. Okay. Just let them go through their combat phase before we kill Yorvo. Keep him from growing out of control, hopefully. Looks like a good one right now. And the problem is it leaves us defenseless against the evil Scute. And then if we don't do it, Yorvo grows. So... I think it's a good idea to start putting pressure on, maybe even last turn. Keeping the Lotus Cobra from attacking us was okay. Good, good, good. Is Yorvo, he is a giant, so Battle Frost and Fire doesn't even hit him. Let's refill the hand. Why doesn't that work? Oh, it's not a spell. Right. Okay. Good thing to note, Battle of Frost and Fire does not work with those. Chooses to cast Garrick instead of Yorvo. Does he have something? Yep. Well, we almost definitely want every damage spell we can get our hands on here, right? I think Bergstrider feels a little bit wasted in this, using this particular method of attack, but we do need to get rid of Garrick before he becomes a problem. That -7 and just the beast every turn is horrible. Yorvo comes back down. No? No. Great henge. Wonderful. Okay, so to take advantage of this, we could cast the Volcanic Salvo. If we could do it with Aegar down, that might be an option. But since we don't have them, anything we want to get rid of? Not really. I think just getting him back out for now is okay. Don't want to fling anything right now. Thank you for the offer. Next turn, this is probably going to work pretty well, though. Up to 2. So we can do 9. Could let him block. I suppose just use the Bone Crusher Giant and the Fire Prophecy. Let's start with this and see what we draw. Not exactly what we need. I suppose we could get rid of it with Fire Prophecy. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11. He has to block here. So he has to block Aegar. And if he does, we've got 2 to the face. Could have just tossed Aegar in, I suppose, and forced him to kill the Wildwood Scourge, but that's not what we want. So let's Fire Prophecy first, or just do the Giant Killer since we can get another Giant out with it. I should have just done it before battle and killed him. I don't know why I did it that way. So that would have been an easy way to win. Oh well. Okay. Yeah. Oh well. No big deal. Chalane's a tough one. Let's see here. This is tempting to throw back. It's not that bad, but this is definitely a land. Having the snow effect, I don't really like all these extra lands that are non-snow. I mean, I'd obviously keep Shatterskull Smashing, but getting the Ascendant Spirit out, or even Avalanche Caller, not being able to use... No, Avalanche Caller's not that bad. And Frost Augur generally gets his way anyway, so... Guess it's not too bad. Okay, we do want that. But the Icebreaker Kraken really wants extra snow lands. Not sure that it fits in the deck, but it's a pretty fun include. Got a couple other things that keep them tapped down, so just one of the themes, really. Okay, we might end up Storm's Wrathing here with Toralf out. If he's going this wide, it could work pretty well. The only problem would be, of course, the beast up there. Let's just see what happens here. Does he want to take a trade? Well, I don't. So. Foretell the Bolt, and then Bolt the Beast and Wrath. Gives us quite a bit of damage with Toralf. Excuse me. I was building up a board that we're going to wipe, unfortunately. Should be worth it, though. I want to attack with the land. Could do 3, kill a couple things. Could just start Demon Bolting. They're stuck at 2, so I'm thinking it's probably time to just attack in with one of the non... Oh, we can't, that's right. What am I thinking? That taps it. Oh yeah, it has haste, just not... It's not like the other one. We can't Demon Bolt now. Okay, well we're just going to have to let the land die, probably. Maybe they'll go for Toralf. Being stuck on 2 mana, though, that kind of changes the equation. We don't want to wipe our own board and give them a chance to come back. Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead. Oh, yeah. We already dropped the land. That's pretty good. And I believe Storm's Wrath does 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. See if they just take this. If they don't and they double block, then it kind of ruins the whole plan. wanted to emote. He said good game first. That wasn't a troll. Right. How quick can they ramp? How quick can we kill? Not too quick. This is an awesome hand. Just it's not what we need against. Though their ramp might suffer if it's a lot of creature ramp. If we had a blue, I might consider it. This isn't much better, but do you have first turn ramp? Fourth turn coma is not a good thing. We have 5 mana. By the time he puts it out, we can double tap it. Okay, suppose we start here. Well, no ramp at all or any green so far. So very slow, very slow. You don't want a slow hand against. Okay. Suppose we just have to dragon fire that. It gets big pretty quick. We can't deal with all the little things without using the Storm's Wrath. Suppose we want to scry, so hopefully we can scry into another giant that we can cast, and the land. Just don't have the mana for it with what we're doing. That does not feel right. Get rid of a negate against a coma deck. Barons is going to get pretty big. No, they're not even there. Saving their mana back. They must have another counter or something. What do I want them to counter? Suppose Aegar. We just have nothing. Aegar doesn't really help that much in this game. To cast. Maybe we should take advantage of that and kill the snapper. Don't get a card for it, but just not finding any creatures. We needed a good set of creatures. I thought that they'd be giving us something with those, but nope. You're a legendary fish. You should feel proud of yourself. Put him up to, what, 9? Yeah. None of this is particularly helpful, so we'll just make a couple lands. The Avalanche Caller can save us after all. Okay. 4, 8. One more land and Aegar can come out. Maybe we should reset him this turn. Get that scry in. We're not going to be casting Coma anytime soon. And if we can get Aegar back out again next turn, that'll at least be something. You want to counter it? Feels like a waste of a counter, doesn't it? That's all they have, though, in their hand, obviously. Wanted that Cyclone Summoner. There are still cards in the deck that do things. Probably be pumping up Crawling Barons this turn. We won't have enough to kill it with our sorceries. See if we can force him to do it for the 1 damage. Don't think they can counter this. Might have a negate. Again, could have Storm's Wrath there. Just feel like I need a scry, so yeah, that's nice. I think we kill this here. Use this mana. 2 blue. We can't scry again, so let's just go ahead and do that. Salvo actually does something now. Not Tacoma, though. If he gets that 1 more green, it's Coma time. And yeah, he's indestructible. We can't really do anything about that. Well, maybe one thing. We will be flinging our Kraken in, won't we? Indestructible, but it doesn't tap him. Definitely want to cast that. Let's... I mean, if he decides to let Coma die, that's okay. I think we can kill him anyway. He could just tap down the Icebreaker. Yeah, okay. That's perfect. I couldn't have asked for more. Let's just get rid of the Aegar too while we're here. Might want to cast him. Probably not, though. Sure. Okay, one last match. I don't think Aegar's failed us yet. Let's see what he does against Turgrid. See if we can get a little bit quicker hand this game. Ah, and no mana. Oh. Alright, let's try it. Storm's Wrath and Toralf is an amazing thing, but I don't think it's good against Turgrid. We'll see. Maybe this will be the first heavy creature Turgrid deck that I've played against in a long time. This Infuriate goes out the window. That was the other thing I wanted to get rid of anyway. So, ha. Okay. Really not a good hand against this, and a player who is just going to sit for a while. The hammer isn't a bad move here. I'm not going to be doing a lot of excess damage. Okay, let's see if we can Frost Augur our way into a couple more lands and the few snow creatures in the deck. This is mostly for getting lands. If it seems out of place here, it's about a 1 in 3 chance. Alright, heavy on the discard. Well, don't want them to take Squash, but yeah, so Aegar or Crystalline Giant. So they don't know we have Squash. First strike is good. Hopefully they ran out of discard by this time. Okay. Okay. That's kind of rough too. Should have probably searched before the cast, but that's alright. See if they want that Squash. If they want to take Turgrid. Either way, we can kill Turgrid once. I'd rather kill it with this since it gives us... really? I guess we can get Aegar back at least. Plenty of things to kill creatures with if we could kill creatures. 3 ways to kill Turgrid. I don't think that they Lantern this game. I'm not sure Aegar comes back out if I let him die this time. But it doesn't look like we're going to get to use his ability anyway. Guess we'll take that chance. Better to have a 7 to cast out here than no creature at all. Okay, that's good at least. Let's get some lifelink or something on there. Don't touch. Negate's an awesome draw. Hopefully they just put down Turgid next turn, but if they don't, we've got the negate. Or get 4. Oh, okay. No, we have to squash. Be nice to get that extra card. You have to do both of those. 3-turn clock. Is this even something worth considering? I don't think so. Not just for a scry, right? Spend all of our mana killing Turgid again. Suppose it's better than doing nothing. Still a 2-turn clock. You have to? It deals. Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't want to. Can I submit 0? And obviously they can kill it. But what are we going to do? Just wish we had another land to keep negate open. Oh. Really? It's not hexproof. Does take away our ability to kill their Turgid again, which 5, 6, 7 can come out next turn. That's good to get another land and another land. Unfortunately, we need that. Do a point of damage to them. Leave open negate. Might have been nice to keep that open, though. Okay. Let's see. Okay, back for the wrap-up. We've got a pretty good deck here. I'd say the one thing that's missing is Quakebringer. I just don't have the mythic rare to make a Quakebringer right now, but I really wanted to do the Aegar video. So if you're going to make this, the deck that's posted below will have maybe Basalt Ravager, but that's pretty good. Let's see, what's the other one? Or you could trade Yeah, I think it's usually Basalt Ravager trades out for Quakebringer, but if you don't have a Quakebringer, this is a pretty good version too. Just use whatever you've got. Icebreaker Kraken is obviously not necessary. You can search for just any random giant, and it fills that slot pretty well. But when we've got the 17, 18, 19 snowlands in the deck, Icebreaker Kraken does go pretty well. And I mean, you can see that it did finish off that one game for us. If it was an Icebreaker Kraken giant, it would be a lot better. But feel free to replace that. It's not necessary. Very enjoyable deck. Torolf is a god, especially with Storm's Wrath, as you saw. Very fun stuff. If you're having trouble with it, you could consider a couple more counters. You don't want to go too light on the damage, though, because that's one of the biggest card draw effects of the game, of the deck. So do enjoy. Good luck. Have fun.